What is going on, guys? Welcome to Brad's Parlay of the Day. Today I got a parlay for Sunday, November 31st, 2023. Here at Pick Dawgz, the most free pick videos out of anyone, so click that subscribe button, drop a like, it helps us out a lot. Before I get in this parlay, if you want to do me a favor, follow me on Instagram at BradWinsBets with the underscore at the end. Basically, you can keep track of my handicapping career. I'm very transparent on there, as well as I put out a lot of different types of content, giving out free picks. So, we're trying to build that thing from the ground up. It would be a lot. Any follow matters right now. So, yeah, appreciate it. I'm watching this Cowboys versus Lions game. We have a parlay that's the Cowboys money line, Tony Pollard, anytime touchdown, and Dak Prescott over passing yards. I just watched Dak Prescott throw a 92-yard touchdown to CeeDee Lamb, so that's great for the Cowboys money line. And that's incredible for Dak Prescott's passing yards. So I'm a little fired up right now. Hopefully we can finish this parlay out. And when it comes for this Sunday, man, New Year's Eve, the new year is upon us, and we got a great slate of NFL games. This NFL regular season is winding down, which honestly makes me a little sad, man. It just feels like yesterday the NFL and football started back up, and, man, we are winding down the regular season, which is crazy. But, man, we got to appreciate these last final weeks. We got to appreciate these last final parlay videos where I have all these games to choose from. So let's get right into it, man. Hopefully we can hit this one. For this first leg, I'm looking at this matchup between the Saints versus the Bucks. I'm going to go Mike Evans anytime touchdown. Mike Evans has been an absolute animal this season. And, I mean, name a season Mike Evans just hasn't been an animal. I mean, he's one of those guys that has been so consistent throughout his whole career. Probably one of the most consistent players in NFL history. When you look at his rookie season all the way to now, he's never had a bad season. And, everyone likes Mike Evans. Everyone gives him a respect. But I think Mike Evans deserves more respect with what he's been able to do in his career. But none of that matters because we're talking about this game against the Saints. And, yes, I do think he scores another touchdown. He's a deep threat. He's also a red zone threat. I mean, Baker has loved Mike Evans in the red zone this season. How can't you? He's a big body, has good hands, paws. But he has 13 touchdowns this season. This is a huge game against the Saints. I think if the Bucs win this one, they're like officially in the playoffs. I think they make it to the playoffs no matter what. Give me Mike Evans anytime touchdown. The Bucs are hot right now. And a big part of it is because Mike Evans has been doing his damn job. And that's what we love to see, man. So give me Mike Evans anytime touchdown. Next, I'm looking at this matchup between the Ravens versus the Dolphins. I'm hopping on the train, guys. Give me the Ravens. I'm going to take them on the money line for parlay purposes. I went straight bet the money line for a parlay. I think it's a good parlay piece to take the Ravens just to win. I mean, they're the hottest team in the NFL. I wish I would have hopped on them earlier, but I'm hopping on them now. And when it comes to the Dolphins, they've been able to pick on the bad teams all season. They've been able to get a lot of blowout wins against bad teams, but we've seen them struggle against some of the better teams in the league. Don't get me wrong, they're coming off a massive win at home against Dallas, but playing this Ravens team on the road, I think it's just going to be a bit more difficult for the Dolphins. So I'm going to take my chances with the Ravens staying hot. I'm going to take them on the money line, and the odds aren't too terrible. I think they're a 3-point favorite, so it's not too bad. It's going to boost your parlay odds up decently here. So give me the Ravens to win outright. Next, I'm looking at this matchup between the Raiders versus the Colts. I'm going to go Aiden O'Connell over 209.5 passing yards. Look, I understand last game against the Chiefs, he only put up 62 passing yards, which is absolutely insane. But look, that's what needed to be done. That was part of the game script for the Raiders to win that game, is to keep the ball on the ground, don't pass it a lot, and just kind of burn clock and win and game manage a win. So I don't think we see that same game script going on this Sunday. In his 9 starts, he's gone over this number 5 times. He's gotten over the 200 mark easily. And, he'll be playing in Indianapolis. And, the Colts Stadium is a very passing-friendly stadium. I believe the over has been absolutely money for the Colts this season. We've seen a lot of big, high-scoring games in the Colts Stadium. So I think O'Connell is able to use his arm. Colts defense, they're pretty middle of the ground. I was actually looking at their stats. I thought their defense would have been worse, but their defense isn't too bad if you actually look at their stats. But we've seen their defense get passed on, so I'm not worried that these Raiders wide receivers get absolutely locked up. I think he is missing Josh Jacobs, but I mean, I expect 209.5 isn't that much, guys. It isn't that much, so that's going to do it. Let's recap this parlay. All right. Leg 1, Saints versus the Bucks. Give me Mike Evans anytime touchdown. Leg 2, Ravens versus the Dolphins. Give me Ravens on the money line. Leg 2, Raiders versus the Colts. Give me Aiden O'Connell over 209.5 passing yards. That's it, baby. If you want the picks like the best, picks like the most, picks that I bet myself personally, go to pickdawgz.com, click the premium pick section, or click the link in the description of this video, and you'll find all my plays there. Subscribe to Pick Dawgz on YouTube, man. We got a bunch of handicappers on here just working our asses off every day. We're a 365-day YouTube channel. We don't take breaks. You know, like I'll be hanging out with my friends Saturday night, having a good time, but it's like, nah, I got to go home. I got to get a parlay video in, but by 10 p.m. Eastern time. Like, this is what I do. This is what I live for. So the only thing we really ask you guys is to subscribe on YouTube, man. It's easy. For me, like I said, man, you can follow me on Instagram at BradWinsBets with the _. I'm growing this thing from ground up. So yeah, man, it would help a lot. But other than that, man, I hope everyone has a good New Year's Eve. Hope everyone's safe, man. Be safe out there. It's gonna be wild. New Year's Eve, I mean, I'll go out, but it's not my favorite holiday, I would say. Just everyone drinking. I live in Denver, so it's cold as hell. It's fun. Honestly, I'm just ready to grind, man. I'm ready to grind. I'm ready to build my career and honestly just help you guys win some money. So that's kind of what's on my mind. I appreciate you guys. Have a good night, and I'll catch you tomorrow.